Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Dusty Cove. So, the plan today is a bit more plowing. Some of you may be getting fed up with this, but hey, it is seasons. I have done a lot more than I wanted to do off camera. This is, I think, should be the first video in 2 weeks, guys, that I am currently camping. So, I'm without internet, can't talk to anyone. I'm gonna have a word with the moderators to make sure they are okay with kind of keeping an eye on my comments, because yes, the live stream moderators, they become channel moderators, so they can check out your comments. And so I won't be able to reply to any of your comments. I'm not being a dink or anything, I just can't reply. So we'll jump in the 800 here. And unlike normal, I'll remember the steering wheel. We'll drop the steering wheel down, because I always forget to do that, as I tend not to go in first person right away. So what the plan is yes, this field is ploughed, but according to the game... Actually, why am I going backward? I always think it's on a different window, but it's not, it's here. And how long have I had the game now? Field 16. Still needs to be ploughed. It's a shame that it doesn't pick up on that. I don't know if it's seasons or what it is that causes this. But anyway, we need to replough it. So replough it we will. And I'm just going to use the fender here. We'll dump it on courseplay and let it roll. We have started to get some seed in the ground. I thought I'd move the seasons down to 3-day seasons, but apparently I did not. What field is this again? 16. So we're on 6 days instead of 3. No biggie, really. But it would have been nice if I did get it right to begin with before doing all this, because now I've got seed in the ground. I don't think you can change it without really affecting it too much. Is this anywhere what we want to do? Yes, it is. Beautiful. And there's been a rumour going around on Dusty Cove that there's been some graffiti artists out, which, well, we'll have to go investigate. It's supposed to be on the, just before you go into the town, on the big billboard there. Not sure what they've defaced or anything, but we'll take a trip down there. We'll have a look, see what's going on. Alrighty, drive course. Hopefully we can forget about you. And our next tractor is the T-Dub. So we can see here, we have the field done. This is a wheat field. I think I've done field, yeah, I did seed field 1 as well. And then we'll just dip down into field 42, which will possibly be... I don't know what I put up in field 1. Let me check, because I honestly cannot remember. Did I put canola in there? Seriously? Son of a gun. We'll put wheat in field 42. I generally like keeping the same sort of crop like that. I don't know what I was thinking, but hey, probably money is what I was thinking. Something that's going to make recording these videos in advance interesting is my girlfriend Jess. She has picked up tonsillitis. She's very prone to it. She's had it before in the past. So much so, apparently, that her tonsil shot probably should have been removed many, many years ago before I knew her. And I don't know, but my throat's a little sore and my nose is a little stuffy, so she's got a cold as well, which is how she got it. Hoping that it's just going to pass over and it's nothing going to be crazy. Taking cough medicine and all that good stuff now, just to get on top of it. I ain't gonna let that ruin my holiday by any means, but we're about a week out from even going, and I'm recording the first weeks of videos now, being Friday the 23rd at 12 o'clock. I'm recording this, dead on the nail, as you guys can see up in the top right. Oh, did we plough this field? It does look like we did plough it already. Yes, alrighty. Beautiful. And again, there's going to be a lot of courseplay, guys, because I'm trying to keep it somewhat interesting while it's going to be very samey for a little while. Nothing I can do about it, though. Absolutely nothing. Short of doing a lot of off-camera work, which, to be quite honest, I don't want to do. Because then I am playing the game more than I actually want to play it, and I will get bored of the game, which nobody wants. First waypoint, drive. Drive. How? Oh, I need to have a word with Dusty Dave about that. I was talking to him earlier, actually. The collisions on the gates, they're way too big. I think I know why it does it, but it's a pain. Holy cow, we've got a guy in the cab. It was always the female with the light blue top and blonde hair. Alrighty. Okay, so. Massey. We can get rolling the field. So these are the rollers from the competition. Absolutely love them. And they work beautiful behind the 240 here. So we'll unfold them. Other than the hitch is supposed to be on the front of the Massey. Not too sure what's going on there. But of course we already know who's won the competitions at this point, I guess. I don't. Not right now, I don't. It's a day away before I'll find out. So what do the rollers do in game? Well, I did a mod review on them, so if you are wondering, go check that out. But basically, it is, you can either cultivate or make it so it will fertilize. I'm kind of mimicking it, rolling in the seed, is what my sort of plan is and what I'll be doing on this map. And maybe some other maps I'll bring it across. So I've made it fertilize the field, so it has a purpose, kind of like the weeder. The weeder in game doesn't have a purpose. We don't have weeds in the game. It just fertilizes. Well, that's what this is doing. So, technically, I could probably go over it every time and fertilize for free doing this, but I'm not going to. Don't you worry. Actually, you need to get the sprayer. We do not own that yet. We do not have the cash for it yet. Kind of tempted to buy that genuine, but we actually... Oh, we do have a way of fertilizing, I guess. We've got a spreader, which we may have to use to begin with. Maybe not. We'll see. It's an old broken looking old sprayer that we're going to be picking up second hand, so it should do us. It should do us good. And talking to Dusty Dave, he was talking about a new version of the map. He's hoping to bring it to console. Whether Giants will let him bring it to console, we don't know. Hopefully they do. But he is hoping to bring it to console. The point of me making this, I have no idea when that is going to be and how long it's going to take. Because he's got to remove a lot of the season stuff, snow masks, all of that to put it on console for you guys. Don't get why it always misses corners there on Courseplay. It's weird. So this is the big field. We'll probably put this on Courseplay as well. Turn it into something I don't want to be. Farm manager. But it's possibly what it will become. We do have another tractor, and we do have more seeders, I think, available to us. So I may hop in that, put this on Courseplay, have to go and do sort of a couple of rounds. Well, actually, we'll probably just start the up and down at this point. And go seed. Now, we can even use the fast track or the John Deere. Probably the JD. Fast track will be mainly carton, I think. Moving stuff around that needs to get moved around. So as I'm doing this video and talking like this, it's actually starting to hurt my throat. Beautiful. I wondered how it felt because I actually felt pretty good this morning. But we'll see how we go. I'm not streaming today, neither on Friday here, just so I can get more videos done. Streams are great, but it does hinder progress when you're trying to pull out bulk videos, and that's what I'm trying to do now, especially if I go south and I get sick, because it's worst case scenario, I won't be able to record darn videos. actually kind of worrying, to be honest. Alright, loop around. We'll do maybe one pass down, one pass up, and then flip it on the courseplay. This is a very big field to be doing this rolling on. Especially, what? It's not even 6 meters, I think it's like 4 or 5 meters. I think more like 4 actually. And probably once I've done this video here to wake myself up, I'm going to go for a shower. Take some cough medicine, maybe have a bite to eat. And get a little medicated. And fight this thing head on. That's the thing I love about using the rollers is you don't need to be precise. You can just whip around. We're going at 11 miles an hour right now. Which for rolling, is it too fast? Maybe. I truly don't know. And I've seen videos of people rolling and they're going at a good click of speed. They really are. And I just love the fact that I have a use for this old tractor. This is what I like having a use for an old tractor like this. To get it out in the field working. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we've already done a headland, so what we'll do is probably get courseplay just doing one pass. Well, say it's done one headland and it'll be before the fact and we'll skip that. As long as I can get it facing the right direction. Hopefully that's alright. Oh no, it'd be technically fertilizing possibly. Courseplay may throw an absolute... Oh, it is 6 meters. Really? Is it 6? Don't know about that. I'm gonna quickly go check that. What's it even under? I think it's under cultivators. Yeah, it is. Oh, it is 6 meters. Oh, well, you learn something new every day. I was wrong. Wrong way. Come on, there we go. Is that one any good? Yes, yes it is. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now there is going to be a bit that we're going to have to go back over, and that is because courseplay goes arrow straight, and I was following the concurve of the field. Okay. Nearest waypoint drive course. Beautiful. And that's the person that was always in the T-dub. I'm guessing she got bored of the T-dubby. Onto a old classic now. That's pretty cool. And I'm not to say you're going to hear a lot of it, but you may hear some sniffing from me. Apologies if you do. But there is a small possibility that you guys may. Seeder's working beautifully on wheat. And the John Deere 7810. And I'm not too sure where the other seeder is. There's a spreader, the windrower. Maybe in the other yard. Yes, we have like 3 or 4 yards on this map that I only discovered the other yard, jeez, a couple of days ago now, and on a live stream. When we had some stuff down there. Not in there, is it? No. Now this is only a small seeder, so I'm not going to be particularly doing huge fields with it. It's not in this one, I think. It's down here. And of course this thing only does 24-25 mile an hour, which is accurate. Which I kind of like this tractor. To me this tractor is like the T-dub. I really like it. Mine is how shiny it is. That I don't care for that. Cut in front here. It's a pretty nice tractor. Yeah, here we go. So I discovered this side of the yard. We've got lots of storage here. So our grain silos. and cedar and cultivator. Now, I think... Oh, is it a corn cedar? Is it? It does do soybean. I think we will sell this. I've got no use for it. Not yet. And I would want a bigger one, so yeah, we'll go sell this. That sucks. Makes sense though, because Dusty Dave did start us with the Vadestad. I didn't buy that. Yeah, shock horror. I didn't buy the Vadestad. So we'll, it kind of kills two birds with one stone here, actually, guys, because we get to go check out the vandalism on the signs, or sign. I don't know how many they hit, and we'll go sell this piece of kit. I think we actually have something to bring back to... many of you have probably seen we've got a new acquisition to the farm, a bulldozer, for snow clearing and all that good stuff, and possibly work in the field. We can take the blade off. It's a very nice bulldozer. Did a bit of history on the thing, and it seems like it could be an ex-military one, so we may, over a bit of time, restore it here and there. I'm looking forward to doing that and restore it to military colours. You know, I'm a sucker for military machinery. We go right we'll go right around the roundabout, and here's the sign. Oh, I see what they've done. Jeez, Eustace Farmer, buddy. They don't like you, do they? Is that a smiley? They've put a smiley on your logo. What a bunch of... yeah. Jeez. It's not very nice. How could they? That was an interesting name to a store. And that is what we need to bring back. So yes, that is from Big Bud. Now, why do I have a Big Bud piece of equipment in this map? Well, that crawler tractor, I actually want to use it, guys. For various... I've left my indicator on. For various different stuff. What? I do not know. But we'll be using it. Not necessarily for mowers, don't worry. I literally just had the motors on there for transportation, and I will bring them back like that. But the 3-point linkage system thing, whatever you want to call it, I plan to use that tractor for it. Cultivation, plowing, stuff like that. Unfortunately, we are going to need to carry it to the field, so it'll be special events. Okay, so 24, no, 21, 22. Wow. So of course, if you guys have not figured it out, I took the sign and ran it through Photoshop. As much as I put storylines into stuff, and I like implementing storylines of my way of thinking onto these maps. But I'm not doing complete roleplay. And I tried doing roleplay in Thornton, and honestly, it was taking way too long to do those episodes, and I just stopped enjoying it because of that reason. But I'll kind of add a little bit of RP into stuff like that. And the other day, when I did the first episode on Dusty Cove, I had the thumb parked up, and many of you saw that thumbnail. If you go back and look, you'll see it's covering our friend Eustace Farmer's logo up absolutely perfectly. Couldn't have planned it better. I noticed after I took it and was working on the thumbnail, and the rain had passed. Now I took that photo and planned it there. One, to give credit where credit's due to all those people that are on that board, and the fact of it was raining, so it kind of added a bit of mood to the video there. And that tractor just covered his logo beautifully. And of course, Mark being Mark decided to stir the pot, because he was just on with Eustace that night when I found out that I did it and was freaking about it. And he stirred it last night, and Eustace had a bit of poking fun in the first episode of it, so go check that out, guys. And he's like saying that he's going to put vines over my side now. And I was like, oh, it's on now, buddy. So I can see this signpost between me and Eustace. Yeah, there's going to be lots of defacing going on. And now I know where that texture file is located in Dusty Cove. Now I need to re-download it and get a clean version, because yeah, I didn't back it up. Eustace, if you're watching, after I'm back from camping again, it's on, buddy, it's on. But it's just friendly stuff, like, yeah, we don't talk other than sort of through videos, I guess, and I've never put the open invite to him to come on to my TeamSpeak, which I'm shocked about. So I may end up hitting him up on a social media of some sort, probably his Facebook page, and going, hey dude, here's my TeamSpeak if you ever want to come on and speak to the guys. Because we've got a lot of good guys, and Mark said a valid point the other day, when me and him were talking. Like, my TeamSpeak generally is hopping. We've got most of the content creators from our little group that are on that signpost in there. Not all the time, but most of the time. And outside sources, like Eustace and other people, they, I guess, honestly, they don't have the IP, because we were bouncing through IPs for a little while. But they're not in, or don't come on. Which is no fault of their own, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to kind of get everyone in sort of one house that's on a similar page, and just to shoot the breeze. Because yeah, that TeamSpeak talks about farm sim a lot, but at the same time, it doesn't. We talk about so much different stuff in there, and general topics of affairs and real life, and the gaming industry, general games, play different games together. It's a community that somehow, I wouldn't say I've created, we have created, that has come out of nowhere. But it's not a community where people join up, it's just a group of friends getting together to shoot the breeze. Which to me, that is so special. It is real special, and there's no way I'd ever want to lose that. So, yeah, I'll have to shoot him an email on that one. Now, of course, I believe he's got his own places he frequents, but hey, open invite. Alright, this contraption we will leave over the other side of the yard in the... what is over the other side? Pigs or something? I can't remember. I think this is supposed to be the storage yard, and that's the dairy yard. Well, I always stick to where stuff was without even realising. I think these are silos too, actually. Silage silos. And if all the equipment's on one side, well, that's my main farm. You can move it up, and it's also a case of where do you spawn. Typically, if you spawn at that main farm, I'm going to keep it that main farm. Exemption being Sandy Bay, because he spawned you down at the other old Sandy Bay farm because of the view. That's all it was. Oh, drop that there. I guess we can switch off our beacons. So let's actually, I want to show you guys this. The old bulldozer that we will be restoring to its previous colours. Hopefully we'll be able to. Now, of course, it is a Russian mod. Unfortunately, it's got the embossed stuff there. If I had any skill in Blender, I would rip that out and see if I can make it look like a caterpillar one. Because I think cat, and this probably is, the Russians tend to take a lot of the stuff, minus the cab. But if the rest of it looks like cat, then, well, I may end up branding it cat, but I'll look at some military logos first. And I want to do it legit, guys. I want to try and do this legit, but the textures on it are an absolute mess. So some stuff, like each individual part in here has its own little texture. And each rivet, for example. And the fact that's black there is even more interesting, and it's probably just a different mesh. But I want to do this somewhat properly. And make it look military, and possibly military markings. I'll want to look it up. But here is the bulldozer. Oh, of course, remove the license plate. Get rid of that. I don't like them on vehicles, I honestly don't. But we'll start her up for you. Now watch the smoke. It has got so many different exhaust particle scripts. I want to put that into other tractors. And there you go, it's on. It's not stupidly loud. It sounds right. The squeaking of the tractor are about right. The bulldozer blade is different from the other ones where it's supposedly cable operated. And it is removable, which I'll show you now. There you go. Completely removable. Which I think is amazing. So I can just use this as a normal tractor if I wanted. It's from Mod Hoster for any of you that are wondering. The interior is nicely modelled, which will be hard to do for militarizing it, I guess, again, but in some respects not that hard. This is something where if we get any downtime and rainy days at camp, or when we're camping, I will probably work on. The lights for the dials, I don't think the dials work. Does not have IC or anything like that, but it's a straight, honest tractor, and I like it. And a lot of you probably think I'm crazy for this stuff. Oh, and it puffs black smoke all the time. Which I may tone that down to the workload so it actually does it more. I feel this thing should, to be quite honest. Because it's only a bit when it accelerates. But I want more. But it's just an honest, nice little tractor. I like it. I call it a little tractor, in and a little. So that is that. Alright, let's go over and check some of the other stuff out here. I'm just thinking, what else can we actually... there is so much to do, but I just don't want to be stuck on one task and bore you guys. So we've got the T-dub. Oh, change that row. It's almost done seeding. The roller's flying along like no tomorrow, doing its thing. Of course, because this can go so fast, it's amazing because it gets it over and done with. This, by the looks of it, is almost done as well. So if you guys can see, I've got tractors working in each side. So we've got the fence over here. This is a grass field, so we'll bypass this. And these, I think, maybe grass. Let's check that out. Grass. Okay, one is grass, one is not. And that one had cropping, so we need to plough that one as well. We may actually have a regular plough, which we can go over into some fields and use this thing in. Maybe even the JCB, because I can travel for quick. And we'll do some ploughing. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because I did end up getting rid of the modded plough, which is on the... well, was part of the competition. Unfortunately, that thing just sucked. They had quite a bit wrong with it. Very disappointed with that, to be quite honest. And put this in here. You could get it on the cultivator. I actually need to get some front weights. Brr. So yeah, we've got that fertilizer here. But I think we'll get a propelled, self-propelled, I guess. Oh my god, where is it? Where's the JCB? Oh, oh my, really? Actually, we need it here. Because this spot right here. Customized, we'll take the knock-ins off and put the wides on for ploughing. That's going to cost us because we never bought it with them, but hey, we've just bought some new tyres. Now this is Mr. Lynn's version of the JCB, which is in the mod spreadsheet. Heavily outdated. Sorry, it is. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Do we actually have any front weights supplied on the map? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Wow. Dusty, you missed something there, buddy. Not unless I sold it. Don't think I did, though. We'll just go with this. It's 2K, but it's a decent weight. Let's just go generic black. And we'll do something I very rarely do. And get it reset to the yard. Just because I don't want to waste your guys' time. Reset, yes. I've not even looked how long I've been recording, actually. Just glanced across. We've got a lot of money. We don't have a stupid amount, but we've got a good amount, so it's okay. Now, I was talking to Dusty today, actually, on my Discord. Bear in mind, guys, this is Friday. I'm still here, technically. Oh, God, where is it? Did it reset? Or did I buy two? Or did I not buy one? Oh, the questions that I need to figure out. Oh, it's all the way down the bottom. And that was this track. Obviously, kudos, he watches the... He's either seen me say about it in a live stream or watches the video. It's probably a video. And me saying about this was too small. He noticed it himself, but he ran out of time because of the competition. So I believe these tracks will be getting changed up. Because, yeah. Standard tractor here, pretty much, and too wide, or too narrow. So you end up just driving off the track here anyway. But because seasons is hit in, we can't exactly... Oh, we've got this header down here too. Can't exactly cut any grass right now. Son of a gun. 50-50 chance. The header's the right way around, but this isn't. Come on now. There we go. Happy days. Almost looks like it's dirty already. Weird. Shouldn't be. The weight, that is. I forget what button it is to put the weights on. X and then A. Okay. No, because it is a fast track, it will need a bit of weight up front with the plough. Whether it actually needs it or not, I don't know, but we will put some on. And as of right now, I do not have a pressure washer neither. Which I'll probably put in one of the other yards, there's plenty of space, probably the supposedly storage yard. Oh yeah, great idea, take out our building. That's where the milk, I guess, goes. And now we'll put on some front weight. Yeah, not quite a full rack, but it'll do. Actually, the black version of this looks quite sharp. Should have been using that version sooner. And because of the road travel speed of these, I love these things. I really do. I think people always ask me what's my favourite tractor. It's John Deere. It still is. But JCBs, these style of JCBs are really, really close behind. And yes, I like the TWs, but for normal tractors, I gotta say, my John Deere, but JCBs are really up there, really, really up there. And probably one of few tractors that you can actually get done for speeding in. I think there's been a few cases of that. As tractors get quicker though, it's going to be a thing. They used to probably just hammer down and whoa, floating car. They used to just put their foot to the floor and not have to worry about speeding. Yeah, nowadays, especially in these, yeah, you got to be careful. We want to go straight over. Never actually been down to the beach on the Cove yet. Maybe we should take the Landy down there one day. Photo opportunity. So also I was checking out Auction David's new map on FSUK. My goodness, it looks amazing. Yeah, fair play to him, as per usual. Looks absolutely phenomenal. I'll pull in this rope because I don't think anything will be coming down here. Open up our gates. It shouldn't take us too long to actually rip through this field whatsoever. I like the way those fields have been done, actually. Get back around there, no worries. Yeah, this is just stubble. Plough that under, and then come through with the Vadestad, which cultivates. So I've got no worries with that. We'll probably swap that over to a faster tractor to get over here. As much as I like the TW, she's a slow tractor, so I want to keep that local. And here we are, cutting another furrow in another field. And that is the video. Typical. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I say, I am camping right now, so I can't comment on anything like that. I'm going to be opening the videos like that for the next couple of weeks. So until next time, guys, see you on the flip side. Later.